Right now, as we've just said, to Ranchi, a female sub-inspector we're learning was crushed by a pickup van in Ranchi. Those are all the details we have right now, I believe. We're showing a picture of her on your screens right now, but I'll try to get more details. This is breaking news, and as far as I believe, it has just come in a few minutes ago. My colleague Saurabh Rathore to bring us more details. Saurabh, if you could just confirm for us, is the police person dead? If you could also tell us more details about the incident itself.
Yes, Toya, the police person, she was a 2018 batch sub-inspector in Tupudana outpost of Ranchi, and she was checking this pickup van which was carrying cattle. So the allegation is that the cattle trafficking was going on, and some police vehicle were also tracing this pickup van from behind. But when Sandhya Topno, the SI, she tried to stop the vehicle, the pickup van mowed down her and ran over her, and because of that, the sub-inspector succumbed to her injuries. Her body is brought to Rajendra Institute of Medical Sciences in Ranchi, and the police have nabbed the driver also, and they have seized the vehicle, and they are interrogating the driver as to what were the links of cattle trafficking and where was he coming from. So these all are investigations going on, but the bad news is that the sub-inspector succumbed to her injuries.
What time did this incident take place, Saurabh?
This incident took place early in the morning, and because they were trying to catch the vehicle. Also, we are learning that the police from Basia and Khuti, they were tracing this vehicle early in the morning, and when it reached this Tupudana area, the sub-inspector was posted over there, and she tried to stop the vehicle, and then the vehicle ran over her, and now she's no more.
Okay, Saurabh, right before we let you go, could you bring our audiences more context, especially those of us who are tuning in from around the country right now, about the issue of cattle trafficking in the area?
See, Ranchi has been Ranchi and Bihar and Jharkhand. It's both the states have been famous for such type of trafficking. Also, illegal mining is also one of the main matter of concern. So the trafficking of cattle are very common here, and the police were on their toes of catching hold of these nexus. But today it's a sad incident when the police was on their job. It was the audacity of the driver. You can say that he tried to ran over the vehicle, and during which the sub-inspector couldn't survive the injuries.
Okay, and right here, I think a little earlier you were saying that the people who were involved in the cattle trafficking, Saurabh, did you say that they were already under the scanner and that the police was already tracking them before this incident took place?
See, this type of incidents happen early in the morning or late night, between in the dawn time. So the police got the tip, and police from Khuti and one more place, they both were tracing this vehicle. They were behind the vehicle, and when this vehicle reached the outpost where Sandhya Topno was posted, she very bravely tried to stop the vehicle. But the trafficker knew that they are going to be nabbed, so they tried to run over the vehicle, and they mowed down Sandhya Topno.
And were there other police people present when the incident took place next to her, manning the station with her?
Because it was a kind of, a planned raid. So the police officials were there, but she was a brave officer. She was at the front, and she tried to stop the vehicle. And because she came in front of the vehicle and the vehicle couldn't stop, the driver ran over her. And we are also learning that the police officials have nabbed the driver, and they are interrogating, and most probably will come to know the reason behind it, and also the nexus which was operating in cattle trafficking.
Was there just one person in the vehicle when it was stopped finally?
So far as we are learning that we don't have much information because it happened in the very
Early hours of the morning.
dawn time. Yes. So we don't have much information. As soon as the interrogation gets over, the police will issue a statement, and then we'll come to know more about it.
All right. Saurabh, stay with us. I believe we have Om Prakash with us. He's a News 18 reporter. I'll be speaking to him in Hindi and then translating for our audiences. Om Prakash जी हमारे साथ अभी जुड़ने के लिए धन्यवाद. हमें इस दुर्घटना के बारे में अभी पता चला है. आप हमें और जानकारी दे सकते हैं प्लीज? ओम प्रकाश जी, आप मेरी आवाज सुन पा रहे हैं?
जी बिल्कुल. बता दें कि सुबह की ये घटना है. संध्या टोपनो जो कि 2018 बैच की एसआई हैं, वो उस वक्त तिपुदाना के हुलुंडू गांव के जो आसपास वहां पर चेकिंग लगाई हुई थी. उसी दरमियान एक पिकअप वैन जो तेज रफ्तार से आ रही थी, अवैध पशुओं को लोड कर तस्करी कर ले जाया जा रहा था. उसके पीछे अगर कहा जाए तो पुलिस की भी, खूंटी पुलिस और बसिया पुलिस की भी टीम लगी हुई थी. और इसी दरमियान तेज रफ्तार आती हुई जो पिकअप वैन थी उसने संध्या टोपनो को अपने चपेटे में लिया और रौंदते हुए वहां से निकल गई. हालांकि अभी जो पिकअप वैन है और उसके ड्राइवर हैं, दोनों को पुलिस ने पकड़ लिया है. गाड़ी को जब्त किया गया है और आरोपी से भी फिलहाल पूछताछ की जा रही है. जिस तरह से ये पशु तस्करी का पूरा नेक्सस चल रहा था, पुलिस की इस पर नजर तो थी, लेकिन कहा जाए तो चोरी छिपे लगातार पशु तस्करी की घटनाएं जो है वो झारखंड में हो रही हैं. और इसे लेकर प्रशासन और जो पुलिस है उनको भी कई टास्क दिए गए हैं. बावजूद इस तरह की घटनाएं जो हैं वो कहीं न कहीं इस तरह की हादसे की वजह बन रही है.
ओके, ओम प्रकाश जी, आप हमें जो अभी बोल रहे थे कि ऐसे काफी सारी घटनाएं हुई हैं, आप हमें बता सकते हैं और कॉन्टेक्स्ट दे सकते हैं इसके बारे में?
जी बता दें कि पशु तस्करी को लेकर पहले भी कहा जाए तो इस तरह की, हालांकि इसमें मौत जरूर नहीं हुई थी, लेकिन कई बार हैं कि कई पुलिसकर्मी जो हैं वो घायल जरूर हुए हैं. और क्योंकि या तो उसकी गाड़ी का पीछा करते हुए या फिर कहा जाए तो गाड़ी को तेज रफ्तार निकलते हुए, तो इस तरह की घटनाएं हुई हैं.
कितने सालों से चल रही है सर?
पहली घटना है अपने आप में. इस तरह की अपने आप में पहली घटना है जिसमें एक एसआई की मौत हो गई है. और पुलिस और तमाम वरीय अधिकारी जो हैं वो तमाम पहलुओं पर नजर रख रहे हैं. आरोपी से भी पूछताछ की जा रही है, उसका मास्टरमाइंड कौन है और किस तरह से ये नेक्सस चल रहा है खूंटी और गुमला के आसपास के इलाकों में. इन तमाम चीजों को लेकर फिलहाल आरोपी से पूछताछ की जा रही है और पूछताछ के बाद जो भी स्पष्ट चीजें सामने आएंगी उसके आधार पर पुलिस आगे की कार्रवाई की बात करेगी.
ऑलराइट, ओम प्रकाश जी, आपसे एक आखिरी प्रश्न यहाँ पे, क्या एक ही आदमी को गिरफ्तार किया गया है?
जी गाड़ी में फिलहाल एक ही व्यक्ति था जो कि गाड़ी चला रहा था और उसे ही गिरफ्तार किया गया है. और उसके आधार पर पूछताछ होगी तो उसके आधार पर आगे की गिरफ्तारियां हो सकती हैं.
ऑलराइट, ओम प्रकाश जी हमारे साथ अभी जुड़ने के लिए धन्यवाद. लेट्स गो बैक टू माय कॉलीग Saurabh right now to understand more. Saurabh, as we were speaking to our colleague Om Prakash, I'll just translate for our audience as part of what he said. He said that this was part of a larger illegal cattle trafficking nexus that has plagued the area for a few years now. She was just a particularly brave sub-inspector who came in the way. He also confirmed what you were saying earlier, that there was only one person in the car. That one person has been arrested by police officials. Do we know, Saurabh, if her family has already been informed?
So far, because the incident came into light just a few minutes ago, so we are still developing the story, and we are trying to reach the family also, to the police also. But our first priority was to put the news on air. So we gave the information about it. As soon as we get more information about the police, the interrogation, the accused, and also about the family, we'll tell you more about it.
Okay, and Saurabh, how is senior police in the area responding to the incident? Do we have any reaction so far from senior officials in the Jharkhand police?
See, as we saw in Haryana yesterday, everyone was against what happened in Haryana yesterday when the inspector was, the DSP was killed by the criminals. So here also in Jharkhand, this is not acceptable that a government officer who is on duty, you just can't kill them for doing their duty. So the police officials will. They will take strict action, and we are expecting that the nexus behind this will be exposed, and all those who are behind this cattle trafficking, they will be put into bars. And also, we are expecting words from the politicians and also the lawmakers as to how this nexus is working. Since